Okay. So if we pick up another 30,000 in volume between now and the end of next month, will that get you back in qualification?
Close, but I've got two
right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No.
Maybe.
No. I still have to work with Josh Sharp's team.
How much short are we on that side?
20.
But if we pick 30 up from this side, do you still need 20?
Just about. It might be 15.
Whew, we got some work to do then. Okay, so we need 15 on the other side and 30 out of this guy.
Yep.
All right. Well, if he comes to Boca tonight to meet with us, we got to lay it out and basically get under him ASAP. Let's go in here and talk to KP about it, because you getting back over is a very, it has to happen in order for the diamond run to happen. So let's go in here and roll it, run the details over to Kyle, and we'll go from there.
All right.
It's okay. It's okay. Come on, son. What's up, big dog? Hey, buddy. All right. Benji, how are you, bud?
Great.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, come on in.
So, how's it going?
Man, I'm doing awesome. How you doing, bud?
Doing great. Doing great.
Doing good?
Doing good. Doing good.
Phenomenal.
Well, we got some work to do.
Yes. Tell me about it. Tell me what's rocking and rolling.
Well, obviously last month, Ross went over 4-star, so 3 is done. Benji's with me because we got to get Sox back to where he needs to be at 2. And we're at the bottom of his team just now on the way here, kind of trying to find out where we can drum this volume up, what we got to do. And we find this guy who had hit PD on his own down in Miami. His name's Dennis. And he's running about 10, 11, 12,000 in volume, and he's got a couple of IBMWs. He built his team on his own. We get him on the phone, and he still wants to pursue, Visalis right now, and hopefully he's going to meet us in Boca tonight at a party. He's going to drive an hour north to meet us in Boca, see if we can get him rolling again. He says he's ready to rock and roll, so that's going to get Benji's team. If we can get him back just to national director by the end of next month, that'll get Benji with just a little bit on the outside. That'll get Benji back over. The other leg of Sox will hit next month beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Okay.
So
So that'll get your 3 will be done.
Done.
The 2 will be done if we can get
him over.
Benji over.
Yes.
And then the 1 you've got handled.
The 1 is where I'm going. No. Oh God, it's so much work to do, man. The 1 is where we're going tonight, down under Kate Spencer in Boca tonight. But we've got a Papa, an ambassador, obviously, under her and the Gardners of that couple. So we're down at the bottom of their team tonight.
Now, Benji, do you understand how important this is? Because you see, we were all together, me and Kevin and several others, and Ashley and one of the gals called Kevin out. Said they were spanking him, making him look like a beginner.
Dude,
it was treacherous.
It was ugly. And, Freddie and I were sitting there like, okay, she's right. She's killing us. And she proved it last month. She's the first Diamond ambassador in the company. And so, I don't know about KP. Actually, I do know. we can't stand for that. We gotta
go make a change.
We
We
gotta
got to turn some stuff around. Right. So, you know, Kevin, I'm probably preaching to the choir, but you know, just keep in mind that you've got this guy down there. He was a PD, in requalifying. We've got to through him get underneath him. Mm-hmm. You know, first thing we got to do is we got to figure out what in the world's going to move this guy.
Right.
He's got a couple BMWs. I'm sure that's somewhat of a movement, but he's probably making decent money at whatever he does full time too. So it's probably not big of a deal. We've got to go identify what it is that's going to cause him to get off the couch. What's going to cause him to go make this thing happen? What's his why? What's his dream? What's his goal?
Right.
And then we're going to have to lead him through this process quickly.
Yep.
By that, and then we're going to go underneath him and do the same thing. Because you got to remember, sometimes at our level we get sidetracked. The bottom line is it's about creating rising stars, helping people get product for free, put them in a BMW. So we've got to get underneath him, and we got to go find that next tier of rising stars.
Yep.
People hitting that free product pool, people getting the BMWs. You know, and sometimes it sucks because at our level we forget about that, right?
Yep.
So we got to stay in that mode. And I know I say I'm preaching to the choir because you're probably one of the best in the company on breaking those rising stars and helping people get that product for free. But we've got to go, and that's way down in depth to you. We just got to run the play at the bottom of the leg. And Benji, we need you to step up on this because you heard Kevin say he's got to go get that other 1-star across. We got some unfinished business that he's got to do on the other legs. He's here to support you, help you, and I'm going to jump in here with you guys wherever you need me. I'll be, but you've got to take ownership of this thing. This is your play. You got to go run this play.
I will.
Kevin's been there for you both since day one. You know, I know that your relationship's strong, and you know he's done everything in the world to help you. You know, now it's your turn. You know, it's really cool, and I'd say it whether Kevin's sitting here or not. This is your chance to give back. I know we all have that feeling that our uplines help. This is like with Nick and Mike for me. Man, sometimes everything I do I'm trying to give back to what they've given to me over time. So
absolutely,
I think we can crush this thing, guys.
Yeah, I'll definitely. I mean, being that I'm free now, you know, I can spend as much time as I need. I can shoot down to Miami or wherever we need to be to help build. To get him to requalify.
Yeah, you say you're free, you're not working anymore.
I'm right.
Yeah, so you could just move in with them. So as soon as you go down there and figure out who's wanting this thing, you just need to spend all your time down there for the next month or so until we get this thing across. You just got to move in down there. I mean, that's the only way. If you're going to really get somebody across the line, you got to just.
That's what we did with you guys. Remember?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys. I tell you, I'm excited about this trip here to Vero Beach to Kyle Passetti's house. You know, it kind of takes me back to when we first started, a little over 3 years ago. You know, he came to my house and said, "Hey, I'll help you." And obviously, 18 months later, 5-star. But you know, in this diamond run, I think a lot of times I feel like all of this has been kind of on my shoulders. But I knew, you know, I've got a party tonight in Boca Raton, and I knew coming, you know, down here to Vero, I called, you know, Kyle up and he said, "Hey man, come down, let's draw it out. Let's look at what we need to do to get you to diamond." And that was refreshing to me because, you know, it shows me that I've still got support. I've got a mentor, someone that's going to get down in the trenches with me. And then obviously having Benji with me, not only did it show me that I still had that support and that backing of Kyle, but it also showed Benji that as well. Not only that he had Kevin Merriweather, he also had Kyle Passetti. You know, I think what Kyle shared with Benji, and look, you've got to go build a waiting room. You know, we're not going to get this done without you going out and leading the charge and filling your waiting room through Operation Repeat in the second run. And so that is I hope that's the message that Benji got. He's got to go out and break through and go personally enrolled like he did when he first started. I mean, the guy qualified for his BMW in 17 days. You can't do that and not know how to sponsor people. All right. And so hopefully he got that from Kyle, the message on what he needs to do to fill his waiting room and get this thing back to ambassador for him. So we're going to Boca Raton tonight. We'll see what happens. That's the bottom of that leg, the third leg, the 1-star leg. So we'll see you in Boca.